What is that thing that keeps you and the bike firmly planted on the ground? It helps you enjoy the corners every time you attack them, and also puts a grin inside your helmet every time you open the throttle wide open. If you had guessed it that it is the tires, then yes, you are right. In this video, I wanted to talk to you all about my honest experience riding, owning the Michelin Road 5s for over 2 years. I've clocked close to 12,000 to 13,000 kilometers on it, and I wanted to share my experience with you all. Instead of sitting inside this room and talking to you all, let me hop on the bike and let's get this video started. Back in 2019, when I was sincerely planning to do Ladakh because I really wanted to do Ladakh, not because I wanted to get the tagline that I am a rider, I had to do on the bike, I had to work on the bike a little bit, and one of the things was to change the tires. Predominantly, there are just two criteria that you should keep in mind that will help you narrow down on the tire that you want. The first thing is going to be your riding style, and the second thing is going to be the terrain in which you're going to ride. Say for example, you're a hard accelerator and you want instant grip or grip as quick as possible, then you should go for a softer compound tire. If you're someone who is pretty easy on the throttle like me, who doesn't ride that fast, then a sports touring tire would be the one that you should go for. And if you're someone who would occasionally take the bike to the track and also you would ride on the highways, then you should go for a softer compound. That being said, my criteria were pretty straightforward and very simple as well. I wanted something with decent mileage. When I say decent mileage, probably around 15,000 kilometers, and I wanted something that would be a sports touring tire. I was very specific about that. And the next thing was the way in which it handles wet conditions, because I was planning to do Ladakh in August, wherein monsoon season basically starts, and also we're going to experience snow as well. I was already using the Michelin Road 4s, and I was really impressed with the tires because the way in which it handled dry conditions was just amazing. Wet, it was decent. I wouldn't say that it was the best tire there to handle wet. So anything that I do, I make sure that I research and I make sure that I know about it before I take the plunge. It could be anything. So with tires, I was being very careful because that's the only contact patch between the road and you. So it's you, the bike, the tire, and the roads. About the technology, whether you should take it, whether you should buy it or not, is something that I would cover in the later part of the video, so stay tuned for that. I was really impressed with what the Road 5s were going to offer, and especially the price range. The moment I knew that they were in stock in BM Lal tires, that is where I generally go for changing my tires right from the Benelli days. I quickly went there, I swapped the tires, I did my Ladakh of 3,000 kilometers from Delhi to Delhi, and my god, it was just amazing. It was just phenomenal, man, because the entire Haryana that I covered was dry. Khardungla was snow. Let me just show you guys a couple of clips of me riding in Ladakh with these tires, especially in the water crossings, especially on top of Ladakh, I mean Khardungla. Let me just play a couple of clips for you guys.
Yes, well done.
Wasn't that impressive? Not just the fact that the bike handled it, which is a separate conversation as such, but the way in which the tires helped you have a very good experience rather than, you know, slipping you out in big boulders, which is a very common thing that happens in Ladakh, and also the fact that it was able to handle snow so good. And the way in which it handled dry as well, it was just phenomenal. So the versatility of this tire was something that I was really impressed with, and I can't wait for the Michelin Road 6s to come out so that I would swap them on immediately. I've clocked about close to 13,000 kilometers on this, and let's just talk more about it in the later part of the video. But yeah, thoroughly impressed. In wet I would give it about 9 out of 10. In road I would give it about 10 out of 10 for sure. Snow, probably not the best tires for these, probably about 6 to 7 out of 10, but I was quite impressed the way it handled snow as well. So let me just stop the bike somewhere and give you guys final verdict, so that you guys would know which tire to go for if you wanted to buy something that can handle wet, that can handle dry, and that can also take and also give you good mileage. This is definitely not the place where one would see this bike riding, but the reason why I stopped here is because you throw anything at this tire, these tires are going to handle it, and that's the reason why. And it's also drizzling a little bit, makes it even more better. So I chased the tires somewhere around 20,000 kilometers. Now the Odo stands at 32 and odd, so close to 33. So I've clocked close to 13,000 kilometers on it, and it's been amazing. And as I told you guys earlier, I do a little bit of homework before I choose anything. And the reason why I chose these tires is because previously, as I told you guys, I was using the Road 4s, and they had phenomenal road grip, not that much of a grip when it came to wet. So when I was looking at switching tires, I did look into other options as well, but there are two major factors that I told you guys already in the video which will help you narrow down on the tires, which is going to be your riding style and the terrain in which you're going to ride. So for me, I do stick to predominantly into highways, and also I make sure that I ride in wet conditions as well. So preparing for Ladakh, I wanted to make sure that all of these criterias are fulfilled, so I chose the Michelin Road 5. So just a little bit of technical or the technology involved in these tires before I give my final verdict. I wanted to make sure that coming from the Road 4s were dual compound, so they had the softer on the sides and harder in between, so that on the corners you get more grip. I also wanted to make sure that there is the same level of grip that I get on the Road 5s as well. Now the Road 5s have compound plus, that basically means that on the sides you just don't have a softer compound, you have a harder compound below that, so it gives you more stability in the corners, and also in the middle you also have these drain sipes that basically make sure that water doesn't stay inside. The more pressure you put, or the more water that comes in, the easier these sipes basically help you drain out of the bike, so that the water doesn't stay inside the tires, they basically keep going out. So I've clocked about 13,000 kilometers on these tires. Been having an amazing time. I can't wait to change tires again. Hopefully the norms all gets okay, and then I would be switching for the Michelin Road 6s if they come out for sure, because I'm pretty sure that they're going to increase the level of grip that it already has in dry conditions. They're going to make it better, and also for wet they're going to make it better for sure, and probably more technologies is going to come in, making these tires one amazing deal for you. So that is pretty much it, guys. I can't wait to burn this rubber. I can't wait to clock more kilometers, make more memories. So until then, during this unprecedented time, please make sure that you stay safe. That's the most important thing, and make sure that you like, share and subscribe. If you did not like this video, make sure that you send it to someone that you do not like. So thank you so much for taking time out and watching this video. Take care, ride safe, ride hard, and always remember, when life gives you problems, you twist the damn throttle.